All right, everyone, it is Monday before Christmas, and we have committed to get this done by the end of the year, but I think we might be ahead of schedule. Now, this might end up being just where we find a bunch of problems, but mostly it's got transmission fluid, oil, and water in it, gasoline. I filled the carburetor with gasoline. Honestly, it ought to start on the first crank. It ought to just start. We've got white dots on the pushrod tubes. We want to see them spin. That's our biggest priority for the first start. Do you want to turn the key or you want me to do it?
I can do it.
Okay, Buck Del Campo
My thing
is going to turn the
I
key.
am concerned.
Let's see what happens. It ought to start. It might start. Coil's not hooked up, I think. That'll make a difference. That was dumb. Okay, it should fire up now with very minimal. Like this should just go now, like an engine.
What about the electrical?
Ready, set,
Yeah, I'm ready.
go. I'll get the door. Rev it up. I got spinners and I got nothings.
You got some spin and some don't spin?
I got some that are rock solid. It's like they're not going to spin at all.
That's not good.
Nope.
How many? How many?
3 or 4. Yeah, we got to figure out what to do.
Okay, so we got lifter issues.
Potentially, yes.
Well, how's the valve adjustment? How tight are they?
Not super tight, but they're within.
I mean, this thing is so quiet. It's like I'm not hearing any lifter noise at all.
Well, it's got lots of good fresh oil in it, keeping the
Okay,
tick
but
down.
I mean, you know, they might all be a little tight. Is what I was thinking, but I don't know if you said.
No, I put them in loose with the feeler gauge, so they're in there, and I can do an adjustment, but it's not gonna change the lifter spin. The lifter spin is on the ramp.
It's like, what the hell's going on? That cam is a used cam,
Very used.
and it was spinning before, obviously.
We don't know because it
Well,
was.
it would have destroyed itself if it wasn't.
Well, some of those lifters weren't so hot. Do anything more with the car? We forgot to see if the automatic transmission goes into gear. So we got to do another cold start.
You need to put a battery cable on.
Here's a cold start. Okay, battery cable's on there. Hopefully it has enough juice.
Maybe, maybe not. Ready?
Yep. That's all right. It has fuel in it, so just pump it a couple times. Maybe we need a choke. Go ahead, I got the choke closed.
Definitely has gears, forward and reverse.
Excellent. All right. I don't think we're going to risk...
Although
Go ahead.
got to be really careful with this because it's real easy to go from reverse to forward and everything's kind of close. So it's easy to bump into a wrong gear.
Okay.
So you got to be careful with that right now.
All right, but
it's drivable.